You don't notice the weight until you stop for a moment. Your mind keeps playing the same story again and again, chasing more, doing more, becoming more. Your shoulders feel heavy, don't they? The constant push, the endless noise. Most of us were taught the same lesson. Never stop. Fight until you can't anymore. But what if the fastest way to peace is not pushing harder at all? What if it's letting go? What if living simply isn't weak, but the strongest thing you can do? What if the peace you are looking for is already here, hiding behind all the things you hold on to, the prize you are chasing? It was never out there. It was always right here in just being. It is okay to struggle to find peace. Think of the great teachers, those who gave up everything to understand life. They struggled, meditated, searched, and learned. And still, peace did not come through effort or achievement. It came when they stopped pushing, when they let things be as they were, when the mind finally rested. When the clinging finally loosened, stillness appeared. That is the truth. The meaning of life is not to achieve something beyond yourself, but to be alive, present, here, now. And in that presence, even if life is uncertain, even if it is fleeting, there is freedom, there is calmness, there is peace. The ego loves complications. It tries to make you believe that this restless, flawed character, the one always chasing, struggling, needing more, is who you really are. It feeds on worry, on the need to prove yourself, on the feeling that you are never enough. It wants you to fight to survive, to prove yourself, to keep believing that this character with all its flaws is who you are. But you are not that character. You are consciousness itself, the awareness in which all thoughts, feelings, and experiences appear. The world is not separate from you. Everything appears within consciousness, and that consciousness is already calm. It does not need to be fixed. It does not need to be earned. It simply is. Even if life hasn't been kind, even if you worked hard and still didn't get what you hoped for, you can still find peace. Imagine a peace that doesn't come from doing more, getting more, or achieving more. A peace that isn't about success, money, or possessions. The things you cling to, the goals, the expectations, the must-haves, can hide the peace that is already here. Approval, achievements, none of these are required. And yet, you can still find peace. You can still feel calmness. Notice the quiet, serene consciousness behind everything. You can even sense it in the silent space between my words. Listen. Imagine peace not coming from struggling, striving, or comparing yourself to others. Imagine it arising naturally, simply from noticing what is already here. The stories your mind keeps replaying. They are not who you are. They are created by thoughts, by habit, by the ego. But you are not these stories. You are the space in which they appear, the calm behind all the noise. The world is not separate from you. Everything appears within consciousness, and that consciousness is already calm. It does not need fixing or earning. It simply is. Feel the rhythm of your breath, moving in and out. Simple, effortless. Trust your body. See how smart it is, how it knows exactly what to do without you telling it. Peace does not depend on life being kind, on people being fair, or on outcomes going your way. It is here now, just like your breath. It waits for no permission. It was never missing. It was always present, moving in and out. Simple, effortless, already within you. Notice your thoughts. Notice the urge to control the future, to fix the past. Notice the character the ego has created, the part of you that insists on struggling, achieving, always needing more. Now step back, see it, watch it. You are consciousness, not the character. You are beyond these needs. You are free, complete. Nothing outside you can add to or take away from this, because this is your true self. Notice the simple joys, a breath, the sound of wind, the warmth of sunlight. They are ordinary things we often don't even pay attention to, but if we are fully aware of them, they are special. Find peace. The ego tries to convince you that you need something more to find peace, and that the unique experiences we have are not special, and they are ordinary. You can let go. You can rest in what already is, as Buddha did. The comparisons, the "I'm not enough" thoughts, the need to control, the endless seeking, they are not you. Step back and watch. The character exists in consciousness, but it is not consciousness. It is not you. It can act, it can speak, it can think, but you are the space in which it moves. You are the stillness in which it arises. You are already free. Even if life has been hard, even if effort did not bring reward, even if outcomes were unfair or unpredictable, you can still find peace, even when nothing seems certain, even when everything seems fleeting, even when life appears meaningless. Peace can still be noticed. It does not need achievement. It does not need reward. It does not need approval. It is here, always, beneath all trying, beneath all striving, beneath the stories the mind tells. It is the quiet, serene consciousness behind everything. Live simply, not as a goal, not as a rule, not as an idea. Live simply as noticing what has always been here, as allowing life to appear without resistance, as letting the character act while resting in awareness, as feeling the calm, complete, infinite consciousness in which everything arises. It was never missing. It was always waiting, and now it is here. Step back from the push, the striving, the noise. Breathe. Notice. Release. Find peace. Feel calmness. Sense the quiet consciousness that underlies everything. It is yours. It has always been yours. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to struggle for it. It simply is. And in that being, you are whole, complete, and free. Thank you.